I'm right, you're wrong. That's the title of tonight's video. I mean, isn't that how we all think nowadays? Isn't that how we're supposed to be? That my opinion's the only one that matters and yours doesn't? Not me. That's not how I look at it. Here's how I see it. Everybody has an opinion. And guess what? Just because you have an opinion doesn't mean you're right, and it doesn't mean you're wrong. It doesn't mean the person giving you their opinion is right or if they're wrong. But we need to figure out how to have a lively conversation and a lively debate instead of this, fighting at the water cooler and fighting on social media and just wanting to all lynch each other at the same time. Because after all, my opinion's the only one that matters. No, it doesn't. It matters, and it's good that you're passionate about something. Yes, that's good. That's very good. But doesn't mean that person across the way from you isn't passionate about what they believe in. And sometimes you're never going to be able to change people's minds. And that's what it all boils down to. And I'm not talking about just politics, but that's where a lot of it stems from, is from politics. I mean, you can have a show and somebody might not like that show. Well, that's okay. You move on about your day. You still are friends with that person, or you're still a relative with that person. You don't denounce them. But with politics, it's a whole different ballgame. And it's from both sides. It's from both sides of the aisle. And I'm not singling out the left, and I'm not singling out one person from the left or from the right. I'm saying it's on both sides. Thing of it is, I will have a conversation. Hell, I have a lot of friends who are on the left side, and I consider them some of my closest friends. Thing is when somebody from either side who's so extreme and they can't see a different point of view, those are the ones I tend not to listen to. As long as we can get along, respect each other, then there's no problem. But walk away still, if that's a lifelong friend, walk away from them still seeing them as a friend. Don't give up a friendship over something, over politics. It's not worth it, okay? You can still feel passionate about your beliefs, and rightfully you should. I mean, that's what this country is all about. But also, don't take that right away from somebody across the way who sees it differently than you. There's a show that I've been watching, and the host on that show is not a big supporter of our president. In fact, he isn't at all. But I'm still able to watch that show because, you know what? They don't discuss politics on there. It's a pretty good family show. And you know what? We need more of that nowadays. We need more of togetherness, of things where we can find common ground. Not all this nonsense of social media and so-and-so said this on Facebook and so-and-so did this on Twitter and then there's Instagram. Stop. Just stop. Stop with the conspiracy theories on both sides. Stop with all the nonsense and stop with thinking you're the only one that's right. Because I hate to tell you, there's only one person who's ever been right, and his name is Jesus Christ, our Savior. So, you know what? We all have to meet our Maker someday, and that's the one we're going to have to answer to. So if you don't like my opinion, I'm sorry, but don't hate me for it either, because chances are I probably won't agree with you, but you know what? I'm sure there's a lot of good qualities about you that I could find to like. So why don't we use this as a learning experience, get along, and hey, we'll all be happy. Anyway, I hope that you're all good. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.